I'm Carol Vorderman and welcome back to Perfect 10, the daily quiz that's packed full of puzzles, riddles and brain teasers, all designed to educate, entertain and irritate you. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in just 10 minutes. And I reckon if you stick with us all week, you'll feel 10 times smarter going into the weekend. As always, I've got 10 mind-bending questions up my sleeve for you today. So engage those brains, limber up your frontal lobe and get ready to take your noggin to the gym. At the end of yesterday's show, I left you with this. Which animated character is an anagram of posh misnomer? And the answer, of course, is Homer Simpson. Oh, don't we love him? Right, no points for that. That was just for fun. But the real quiz is about to begin. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in 10 minutes. Are you ready? Then let's do it. We call question 1 your starter for a perfect 10, as it'll hopefully get a point on your scorecard right from the off. Here it is. Question 1. On a standard UK computer keyboard, which is the first letter on the bottom row? Eyes up, everyone. No cheating if you sat at your laptop. Ears at the ready for question 2, as this is, as ever, our hearsay round. I want to know which phrase is hidden in these sounds.
Attention passengers, this train will soon be exiting the underground line, so please put on your sunglasses. It'll be quite bright.
Say what you hear and you can't go far wrong. What were they heading towards in that clip? Are you feeling optimistic? Answers, as always, after the final question today. We call question 3 our Carol-lateral thinking round, and today it's a mind-reading maths puzzle. I'm thinking of a number. I'm now taking 5 away from it, then dividing that answer by 3 to get 25. My question is, what was my original number? It sounds really daunting, but you've got this, I know. Here's a hint. Work backwards. Moving on, and question 4 is our memory game. So listen up, listen good, because there will be a question to follow. Let's hear the clip.
Right, what's on the shopping list this week? Having a roast later, so I'll need a bag of potatoes, some carrots and a beef joint, ham, cheddar cheese and bread for the kids' packed lunches, mushroom soup, get a couple of those, they're on offer, 6-pack of crisps, bananas, satsumas, oat milk for Jilly, and bar of chocolate for me, why not?
Well, I hope you were listening now, because here comes the question. Which flavour of soup was included on the shopping list? It was all in the clip, but can you recall the information you need to answer the question? Right, we're almost halfway through today's show. How are you doing? Is your score better than yesterday's? Are you maybe even heading for that elusive perfect 10? Well, let's see. Our next 3 questions are all about F words. No, not that. I'm talking frivolous, familiar and fun, where I test you on everyday common knowledge. So here's question 5. In which Olympic sport might you use a foil? Sounds familiar? Did you lunge at the first answer that came to you? Think about it, and I'm sure there'll be another point in it for you. Now, if you want to turn the tables and send me a puzzle question or riddle, I'd love, love, love to hear what tricksy teasers you have up your sleeve. So get in touch on our socials. Just drop me a message at Perfect10Carol on Insta, TikTok, and who knows, one of your questions might end up in the show, educating, entertaining, and of course, infuriating the rest of our lovely Perfect 10 family. Here's question 6. What name is given to the dish of fillet steak wrapped in puff pastry and baked? Oh, nice. I could taste it already. Question 7, and one to really drive you up the wall. A UK driving licence expires when the driver reaches what age? Question 8, and let's see what 1 in, 1 out does for your score as I take a word and ask you to change it just a little. Which letter can you change in the word move, M-O-V-E, to make a feature often found on coastlines? Feel free to hit pause if you need thinking time. I can wait. We call question 9, I know this, as the answer should swim into view if you apply a little common sense. Here it is. Costa Coffee's chief taster, Gennaro Pelliccia, has had which part of his body insured for $10 million? Well, is that perfect 10 score in touching distance today? One last question to go. And as always, it's question 10, our daily riddle. Here it is. I'm flat when new, fat when full, and really don't appreciate people getting sharp with me. What am I? That is today's Perfect 10. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's questions. And if you want to entertain, educate and irritate me, send me please what you've got to @Perfect10Carol on Insta and TikTok. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in 10 minutes and 10 tough questions today. So did you get a perfect 10 score? Here come the answers. Question 1. On a standard UK computer keyboard, which is the first letter on the bottom row? And the answer is the letter Z, or Z, as people say in America. Apparently, the reason keyboards are arranged this way is because manual typewriters tended to jam if the user typed too fast. So the arrangement was intended to slow early typists down. Now, of course, we want to be able to type faster, 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 but why change what we're all already used to? Question 2 was our hearsay round. I asked you what phrase was hidden in these sounds.
Attention passengers, this train will soon be exiting the underground line.
Say what you hear, and if you got it right, you would have said light at the end of the tunnel. Question 3 was a mind-reading Carol lateral thinking question. I'm thinking of a number. I'm now taking 5 away from it, then dividing that answer by 3 to get 25. So what was my original number? And the answer is 80, to give you a clue by saying think backwards. So if I do the sums in reverse, 25 times 3 is 75. 75 plus 5 is 80. Bit of simple maths is great for the brain, eh? Feeling smarter yet? Question 4 was our memory question and found us at the supermarket. And I asked you, which flavour of soup was included on the shopping list? Well, it was there in the clip. The answer I was looking for was mushroom soup. Nice. Question 5, and we're into the 3 Fs. In which Olympic sport might you use a foil? And the answer is fencing. The term fencing actually comes from the terms offence and defence, referring to the way the sport is played. So now you know. Question 6. What name is given to the dish of fillet steak wrapped in puff pastry and baked? And the answer is a beef Wellington. The recipe is believed to have been named after a man by the name of Arthur Wellesley, the first Duke of Wellington, who's best known for defeating Napoleon Bonaparte at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815. And later, he served as our British Prime Minister. Question 7. A UK driving licence expires when the driver reaches what age? And the answer is 70. It has to be renewed after that. Question 8. Which letter can you change in the word move, M-O-V-E, to make a feature often found on coastlines? And all you have to do is change the letter M for the letter C to get the word cove, C-O-V-E. Question 9. Costa Coffee's chief taster, Gennaro Pelliccia, has had which part of his body insured for $10 million? The answer is his tongue. I wonder which part of the body I would insure. My brain, of course. And finally, question 10 was a daily riddle. I'm flat when new, fat when full, and really don't appreciate people getting sharp with me. What am I? And the answer is, remember it's a riddle, a balloon. Flat, out of the packet, fat when full of air, and yes, you do need to keep sharp, pointy objects away from a balloon. So, how did you do? Did you score a perfect 10 today? If not, don't worry, there's always another chance tomorrow. Every day spent with a perfect 10 is a day that you've given your mind a really good old workout and a laugh too, hopefully. Remember to follow us on YouTube and across our social media channels so you don't miss out on any of our other episodes. We've got daily content exclusive to our Instagram and TikTok, and we would love for you to join the rest of us over there as well. And finally, join the Perfect 10 community by heading over to perfect10.uk and signing up to our brand new mailing list. We'll be sending all our Perfect 10ers regular updates on the show, bonus questions, exclusive competitions, so sign up and get involved. Well, that's nearly it for Tuesday, but before I go, I'll leave you with today's anagram. Which historical woman can be found in A Jar of Con? A Jar, Jar, of, O-F, and Con, C-O-N. So, which historical figure is an anagram of A Jar of Con? I'll leave that with you. Answer tomorrow when it's a whole new day of questions to educate, entertain, and irritate. I'm Carol Borderman, and that was my perfect 10. I hope you have a perfect day.